Hello, and welcome to the 2020 College of Education, Health, and Human Services Hall of Fame Award Celebration. I'm Dr. James Hannon, Dean of the College of EHHS. The 2020 Hall of Fame Award recipients boast unbridled dedication, tireless innovation, and passionate devotion in helping and serving others. I'm honored to officially announce the recipients of our 7 distinguished awards and have the pleasure of introducing each recipient as they give a few words to reflect on themselves and their accomplishments. First, I would like to start with our recent Alumni Award. This award is the highest honor bestowed upon a former student who graduated within the last 10 years from a program within the college who has achieved extraordinary distinction in a career rooted in education, health, and human services. It is my pleasure to announce ALICIA Robinson as this year's award recipient. Currently the Associate Director for Research and Evaluation at the Flora Stone Mather Center for Women at Case Western Reserve University, ALICIA spearheaded Limitless Ambition, a nonprofit dedicated to empowering women and girls through programming and events. ALICIA has also expanded dozens of women's leadership and health programs, reaching and changing lives of thousands.
Hi, my name is ALICIA Robinson. I am a 2016 graduate from the Human Development and Family Studies Master's Program. I feel very overjoyed to receive the recent Alumni Award. I chose Human Development and Family Studies as my master's right before I did a big career change, and the skill sets from that program really helped me to pave a way forward in my career and in my academic journey. First and foremost, I would like to address my thesis committee that I had while I was a grad student at Kent State, and that was Dr. Rhonda Richardson, Dr. Kelly Seachy, and Dr. Maureen Blankmeyer. When I went through my master's program, I had the amazing opportunity to do a thesis around African American women and the contextual influences that aided them to their success. And through that exploration, I really developed my passion for my purpose and what I do and why I'm passionate about what I do. So without them, I guess, fostering my ability to do that amazing project, I would have never stumbled upon that. I would also like to thank Dr. Dana Lawless-Andrick, who is the Associate Vice President of Community Relations here at Kent State. She was my mentor when I was in Upward Bound in middle school, and she has been my mentor ever since. And she really is the reason why I chose to come to Kent State University, so I would like to thank her as well.
The next award I'd like to present is the Distinguished Alumni Award. This is our highest honor bestowed upon a former student who graduated within the last 50 years from a program within the college. This award recognizes an alumnus who has made significant contributions to society, bringing distinction to Kent State University. It is my pleasure to honor Barbara BRUNT with this award. With 44 years of nursing professional development experience, she has received numerous awards, including the Barbara Donahoe Distinguished Leadership in Learning Award from Kent State, and served in a number of leadership roles in professional organizations. Barbara is an accomplished writer and researcher and has published numerous articles and books on various educational topics.
My name is Barbara BRUNT. I graduated with a master's in community health education from Kent State in 1984. I am very honored and humbled to receive this award. Kent State went a long way in helping advance my career. I was an English teacher before I was a nurse, and Kent State, with its community health education focus, was an ideal pathway to combine the two for the nursing professional development career that I've followed. I've written several books and articles and book chapters. Most recently, I was on the work group that revised the scope and standards of nursing practice through the American Nurses Association. I'd like to thank everyone who helped me get to the place that I am today. My family, the instructors and faculty I had at Kent, and numerous colleagues. I would not be here without their assistance and support.
The next award I'd like to present is the Centennial Alumni Award. This is our highest honor bestowed upon a former student who graduated from a program within the college more than 50 years ago. This award recognizes an alumnus who has made significant contributions to society, bringing distinction to Kent State University. It is my pleasure to announce Tim Kilduff as this year's award recipient. A proven leader, Tim has extensive experience in public affairs and volunteer organization management. Tim's contributions have been recognized by the Reagan administration, Vice President Al Gore, and Massachusetts Governors Weld, King, and Dukakis. Tim served as Boston Marathon race director in 1983 and 1984 and founded the nonprofit 26.2 Foundation, aimed at advocating the virtues of the marathon run and the power of the human spirit.
When I received a call from Dean Hannon notifying me that I was selected to receive the College of Education, Health, and Human Services Centennial Alumni Award, my first reaction was to ask, "Are you sure you have the right person?" His confirmation prompted me to take time to seriously reflect on my time at Kent. My Kent experience on the track team, activities like the Major Events Committee, and my membership in the fraternity of Phi Gamma Delta was my introduction to the power of teams. I'm thankful that somewhere along the way, I was exposed to and absorbed the importance of inclusiveness and collaboration. Both are vital attributes, especially in today's world, and especially when venturing into volunteerism. I'm passionate about service and volunteerism as they afford the volunteer the opportunity to utilize their energy and talents while adding value to important community work. Being acknowledged by our university for what little I have done in the community touches my heart. My hope for any student who chooses KSU is that they take full advantage of all that it has to offer and to bring what they have learned back to their community of choice. Oh, and one more thing. Go Flashes. Thank you.
The next award I'd like to present is the Alumni Leadership Award. This award is presented to a Kent State University alumnus who graduated from a program in the college and has demonstrated exceptional leadership and service to the community and to his or her profession. It is my privilege to honor Dr. Michele Campbell with this award. As the Executive Director of the LeBron James Family Foundation, Dr. Campbell materializes LeBron's vision to create positive and lasting change in his hometown of Akron, Ohio. Under Dr. Campbell's direction, in 2011, the LeBron James Family Foundation began working on the high school dropout crisis facing the Akron community and launched its core I Promise program in partnership with Akron Public Schools. Dr. Campbell's guidance also culminated in the I Promise Village that serves as transitional housing for students struggling with homelessness, and the upcoming I Promise Housing, which will be 50 units of affordable housing.
Hi, my name is Michele Campbell. I am the Executive Director of the LeBron James Family Foundation and the Chief Operating Officer of LRMR Ventures. And I want to thank you so much for giving me this honor at the College of Education, Kent State University. I spent my master's degree career there. And I think about the job that I have, and actually I don't like to call it a job. It's a life's passion, the work I'm privileged to do. I'm just so fortunate. But I think about what has gotten me here, and it's all the people along the way and all my life experiences. Without my experiences at Kent State, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I will continue to do this work for the rest of my life and hopefully make Kent State proud.
The next award I'd like to present is the Diversity Alumni Award. This award recognizes a graduate who has made significant contributions to enhancing diversity and diversity initiatives within the fields of education, health, and human services through outreach, volunteerism, or advocacy. The recipient actively helps underrepresented populations gain access to education or health services and serves as an advocate for diversity programming and initiatives for underrepresented populations in their local community. It is my pleasure to honor Stephanie Patrick with this award. After serving as principal of Allen Elementary and Hartford Junior High School in Canton, Ohio, she was recently honored with a renaming of Allen Elementary School to the Stephanie Russian Patrick Elementary School. Stephanie taught in her hometown district at a time when people of color, and especially women of color, were not plentiful in the district. She is also the founder of the Layla Green Alliance of Black School Educators, whose mission is to assure Black educators are working successfully in schools to inspire underserved populations.
My name is Stephanie Russian Patrick. I graduated in 1974 with a master's degree in guidance and counseling, and I'm thrilled. I was very surprised when I got the call that I was selected, but I am very happy about it. I spent many years here at Kent, lived up here for a couple years, and I love Kent State. It gave me the opportunity to further my career because I got additional education. When I worked in the kids education program, I got to travel a lot all over. We did staff development all over the country. And my area was Columbus, Ohio, so I did a lot of staff development in Columbus, Ohio. It gave me an opportunity to be exposed to many different school systems and many different cultures. I would like to thank Dr. Robert Evans, who was the director of the Kids Desegregation Assistance Program, and I would like to thank Dr. Herb Herskowitz, who was my mentor after I started to work up here at Kids.
The next award I'd like to present is the International Alumni Award. This award is given to a former student who was not a U.S. citizen while attending Kent State University. This award recognizes an alumnus who has attained national or international prominence through their efforts in education, health, human services, technology, business, government, or other world endeavors. It is my privilege to honor Dr. Michele with this award. After graduation and returning to Russia, he has developed a number of professional development courses in instructional design and technology for Siberian Federal University and beyond. He is a nationally recognized expert in digital learning and a member of the board of the EdCrunch Award International e-learning competition held in Moscow annually. Dr. Buktoyarov was also invited to be a TEDx speaker on 3 occasions.
Hello, my name is Mikhail Buktoyarov, and I graduated from Kent State more than 10 years ago in 2009. Since then, I've been working in the field of instructional technology, combining it with research, international relations, and philosophy. Thanks to Kent State, thanks to the master's degree from Kent State, now I'm a recognized professional, both on the national and international levels, and now I'm working for Siberian Federal University. I have thousands of students. Every student who takes my course benefits from the knowledge and skills I gained from Kent State, from its professors. I'm really honored to receive the Hall of Fame award. Through all these years, I've been maintaining the connections professionally and personally with my alma mater. Every time I visit Kent State campus, every time I talk to my Kent State friends, I remember it's all about the community. It's all about the university. Thank you, Kent State.
Lastly, I'd like to present the Distinguished Service to EHHS Award. This is our highest honor presented to an alumnus or friend in recognition of his or her outstanding generosity through service, leadership, volunteerism, and commitment to the college. These individuals provide meritorious service to the college through in-kind or philanthropic support that helps serve our students and promotes the mission, visions, and values of Kent State University. It is my pleasure to honor David and Janet Dix with this award. David and Janet Dix have been supporters to the College of EHHS with their time as volunteers and gifts to the Reed Center for International and Intercultural Education for more than a decade. They believe in the global mission of Kent State University's College of Education, Health, and Human Services and continue to support the globalization of higher education.
I'm Janet Dix, and I'm a psychologist. I got my PhD from Kent State.
I'm David Dix, and I'm retired. I still am a vice president of our corporation, but I was the publisher of the Record Courier, the local newspaper in Kent, and several other weekly newspapers.
I feel very honored and humbled by being given the award. I got 3 of my degrees from Kent State, and without the help from other givers, I don't think I would have been able to do that, to accomplish that. And it feels good to give back, and I'm proud to accept it.
I'm very much honored and appreciate it, and I think that education is so key. I feel very loyal to Kent State, what it's doing. I'm very proud of what it, especially the college education, it's reached globally. I'm thrilled and humbled and honored.
If you have the ability to give back in any way and to help other young people get their education, and I believe in what the College of Education is doing, teaching teachers, training the teachers, the young people. To me, this is our country and our world. It's education.
Well, Kent State has been dear to my family for more than 80 years. My mother went to Kent State in the 30s, and I just identify with, it's part of my being at Kent State, and what it stands for, the education of people. I think it's a wonderful institution, and I'm just very happy to try to support it in any way we can.
I'd like to offer my sincerest congratulations to all inductees of the Hall of Fame 2020. The College of Education, Health, and Human Services is honored to recognize this powerful display of achievements and accomplishments of our alumni and friends. Thank you for your insurmountable dedication to the field of education, health, and human services, and for your continued support of Kent State University. If you would like to learn more about the 2020 Hall of Fame inductees, please follow the link in the description. And thank you so much for attending this year's celebration.